Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leiydbeauty. Everyone calls me Lay. I love to do makeup videos and all things beauty, so we have some skincare and nails in there from time to time. This look that I'm doing today, I am actually using two of my mini palettes. I love using mini palettes. They're both actually from Juvia's Place. One is the chocolate palette and this is the Nubian Glow. I'm going to actually go in between both palettes to create the look that I'm creating today. I feel like this look is perfect for like anything. Like neutral colors just kind of work with anything. So I've actually wanted to do like, you know, the two-part cut crease. So you have like the cut crease and the liner and they're almost like identical. And then you use like a pop of color in the middle or like glitter. So yeah, so what I started off by doing was going in with that really pretty like a it's not really chocolate, it's like a milk chocolate brown, and I'm going to create the shape, and then I'm going to take the edge of the brush and blend out the edges of the eyeshadow and kind of give it a more blown out effect. I find that doing this and then adding the next color helps with the transition. What I have learned about doing these types of eyeshadow looks is that it also helps to go back and forth between the colors so that you can get a seamless blend. So now we're going to take this like orangey color and we're going to place that in. It's above the crease, so this is our transition shade. The dark brown is to create depth, and then the transition shade is the shade that is like most prominent in the look, so it's kind of like the focus of the group. I really liked this like burnt orange color. I think it's perfect for like back to school, honestly. I actually filmed this right before summertime, and when I did it I was like, oh, this kind of looks like fall-ish, but you know, kind of fall but still warm outside type fall. And you know, back to school kind of gives me that vibe, because I mean, when you go back to school it's really not cold. Like it's not, you're not at fall yet, you're kind of still at that in-between stage. Did that make sense? I hope so. So then I'm also taking this like yellow shade and I'm going to place that on top of the orange, so it really has like that burnt orange effect. And then don't forget to go back and forth between the colors just so that you can get the type of blend that you want. I was going for more of like a soft orange and yellow with the deeper cut crease with the dark brown, and I feel like that's what I kind of got. So now I'm taking some micellar water and a Q-tip and I'm just cleaning up the cut crease, putting it exactly where I want it to go. I saw this tip on Instagram that I'm definitely going to try in one of my next videos, where you put the concealer where you're going to start your cut crease and then clean it up. I know it sounds bizarre, right? But it looked like it worked, so I'm going to give it a shot. Not today though, but I'm going to give it a shot. So now I'm just taking my I believe this is my P. Louise base in Rumor 3, and I'm just cutting the crease. So what I like to do is kind of start with like little tiny patting motions all the way through, and then I like to pull it down before I start blending so that I don't mess up the crease, because I have messed up the crease a lot in the past, and then it really sucks when you get to this point and it don't work out. Tape or something to kind of create like a better, sharper wing, but this is just me being lazy. I didn't feel like getting it, so I'm just going to kind of messily create the wing with my smudger brush and that same brown that I used in the cut crease area, and I'm going to feather it outwards and then stack the colors on top of each other so that you have a more seamless like liner type situation. Also make sure you get rid of the crease area, because like with the concealer or eye base, sometimes it can crease if you have, I don't believe I have hooded eyes, but my eyes do, you know, fall back. I think everyone's does in the folds. So now we're taking this really pretty shimmery gold and we're just going to take like a fluffy brush and dust it in that area that is kind of open just so that it has shadow. I didn't want to do a complete line, and I also didn't want it to be like super padded on. I just kind of wanted to be like a dust of shimmer, so that's why I'm using this type of brush, and it's going to blend seamlessly into the yellow. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and cut the, clean up the cut crease. So I'm taking a little bit of micellar water and my Q-tip, and I'm just cleaning up the edges before I start with my face. Then I'm going to add my mascara, and I'm going to also add my lashes. For my lashes, you guys know how much I love the BYL Cosmetics, and I wear their lashes like almost all the time. Like, I actually genuinely love them. So this is in the style Hottie, which is totally perfect for this look, and as you can see, it just went seamlessly. For my skin, I'm going to start by priming using the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. It has a nice sticky tacky layer when you're done, so your foundation adheres very nicely to it. For foundation, I'm going in with the Leiydbeauty Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation in the shade medium. I actually ended up buying a darker shade, but the medium seemed to be okay for now. But I also have it in, I believe, tan, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see it really gives you a nice, flawless look. Like, oh my god, it's a really nice foundation. I wouldn't wear this in the summer just because it's so full coverage, but that's the thing with like Leiydbeauty. It used to be like Kat Von D, and their foundation would be thick. It'd be like thick, girl. For concealer, I'm using my Juvias Place I Am Magic concealer in the shade number 14. This is perfect for concealing, but if I want to highlight, I go in with, actually this is shade 15, but if I want to highlight, I go in with shade 14. Yeah. So I'm using this foundation stick. The name of it will be down below. It is really hard for me to pronounce, but I use it all the time, so you guys know. And then I'm going to take this e.l.f. contouring brush, and I'm just going to push the product in and bring it upwards, as well as blending it out in all of my areas, like my temple and all that other stuff. I feel like we talk about this type of stuff all the time. A lot of the times people get overwhelmed with like how many steps there are into putting in, having a really nice flawless foundation. But if you just take the time to make it look the way you want, I can say you could probably get like a full face in like 20 minutes. And that's if you want like everything, like, foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, and all that other stuff. It just adds more time when you're adding like eyes, like lashes, an intricate eyeshadow routine or eyeshadow look, which is really not like an everyday thing. If that's your thing, then like cool, because like for me, I used to get up really early in the morning just so that I could do my eyes because I enjoy the way it looks. So it's all personal preference. So for blush, I'm using this lipstick by Milani. It's called Best Red, and I'm just blending that in. I do like this if you're doing like an everyday type situation, because it is like, it will make it last really long. So again, with the baking for ᗷᖇoᗯ, So once I've done like my baking and my bronzing of my nose, I'm going to go ahead in with this Ulta Beauty eyeliner in the shade Plum, and I'm going to tightline underneath my eyes. The reason I picked Plum is because it has more of like a brown hue and not so much purple, and it worked really well with this instead of using like a really harsh black, which I'm actually perfectly fine with, like, I love black eyeliner, but you know, everybody don't want to do that. And if we're doing like a day look, you know, brown works. It works. It works as well. So I'm getting rid of all that, and then I'm going in with my bronzer. This is Snackaroony by Beauty Bakery, and this is in the shade I Don't Give a Sip. I actually really love this bronzer. It's perfect if you want like an everyday flush of color, and as you can see, it blends really well with the cream bronzer. Now for highlight, I'm going in with my MAC Cosmetics Mineral Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. Love this highlighter. It's perfect for women of color. If you are of a darker hue, give it a shot. It's gorgeous. And it's almost like a staple. Like with MAC highlighters, like you have to have Gold Deposit if you are a woman of color, okay? So I'm adding a little bit of that to my inner tear duct just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, and then I'm taking some of the brown out of the chocolate palette and I'm putting it on my lower lash line before I, you know, coat the lower lashes. So again, with the trends that I find on social media, I wanted to try this like lip trend that I saw where you take the bronzer, you outline the outside of your lips, you kind of blend it in, and then you powder it and then start with your liner, your lip liner. For today, I'm using a liquid lipstick for my liner. I believe this is by Kiss. I can't remember the name, but I promise you it's in the description box. It always is. So I'm just, you know, lining my lips with that, and then for my gloss, I'm using the Glamlite Cosmetics Chocolate Chip Lipstick. It's not really, well, it's a liquid lipstick, but it's not like a matte liquid lipstick. It's more of like a satin finish, as you can see. And then that completes this look. Of course, you set your face, and that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe to my videos if you care. Hit the notification bell, all that great stuff. And yeah, talk to you later, guys. Bye.